So I'm going to give you another one of those warnings as an entrepreneur, small business owner, and someone trying to get into online sales. I'm going to give you another one of those warnings that you need to be aware of why it's extremely difficult to start a small business specifically online. And that is because what you're coming up against is a system that's entrenched, which means a lot of the large online marketplaces and standalone systems like Amazon Prime, Amazon where they ship their own products, which is separate from a marketplace. These people have all built what's called retention systems. These aren't retention ponds. These are retention systems. That's something to deal with sewage. So, and that's not what we're talking about. So this retention is done in such a way that it prohibits small business from thriving. And that's its goal. Its goal is to retain the customers they have and not lose customers to small business. Why is that? There's a tension here between how large businesses retain and how small businesses can create lower price points. And so a large business then is going to be threatened by the fact, in this particular case, that a small business can sell things cheaper, which means a small business has less overhead, less employees, maybe even a newer, more streamlined system. So I can sell my product as a small business for half the price. Half. And so if that's the case, Amazon needs to be worried. And the way they solve this problem is retention. Retention is where they offer the customer something to stay, even if maybe the price points are higher. Even if not everything's perfect for that customer, they have trust, they have a built-in return system, and in a lot of cases, they have subscription-based products like Amazon Prime for the consumer, for the person buying, for the buyers. And so what Amazon Prime does, one of the things, is a perfect example, is it offers free shipping across the board, and it loses money in some cases to make sure it maintains this retention system. So in other words, when you go to Amazon to buy something, you have that trust because you know you could buy a 100-pound tree stump and you get free shipping on it. And you know it's costing them $100 to send it to UPS Ground or UPS Freight. So you get your tree stump and it's fine, you don't have to return it. But you've gotten a really good deal because in some sense you're able to one-click buy it, know you're getting free shipping, not do the math in your head. And then who else is going to send a 100-pound tree stump to you? And that's really what you wanted in life. Was a, I don't even know what I'm talking about. You get my point though. The point is that retention can be based on different things, and as a small business, you can't match that retention. You can't match those things like losing money on a really heavy product because every order matters to you as a small business. With Amazon, it doesn't. It's factoring in a million orders per day into how much money they make or how much money they lose. So you got to remember that as a small business, that's my warning. Do what you want to do with it and go eat vegetables.